The sun rose red on the prairie line. Longhorn shadows stretched for miles behind. A dusty trail and an old worn hat. Everything I owned rode behind my saddle pack. The wind would sing through the mesquite trees like a ghost from another century. And every mile beneath those skies carried stories that never die. These are the echoes of the Texas frontier, whispers of cowboys still ringing in my ears. From the Red River Plains to the Wild West Plains, their footprints remain, though time has changed. Under the stars where the campfires burn clear, I still hear the echoes of the Texas frontier. Old Jack Carter rode beside me then, a weathered soul among the cattlemen. He'd tell of outlaws, storms and gold, and dreams that faded before they grew old. The railroad came and the towns grew fast, but some hearts were built for the open grass. We chased horizons we could never own, yet somehow the prairie felt like home. These are the echoes of the Texas frontier, whispers of cowboys still ringing in my ears. From the Red River banks to the Wild West Plains, their footprints remain, though time has changed. Under the stars where the campfires burn clear, I still hear the echoes of the Texas frontier. Now the fences stand where the buffalo roam, and highways run where the wild winds moan. But when the moon hangs over the land tonight, the Old West rides again in silver light. I see the drovers crossing through the dust, living by honor, faith and trust. Their songs still drip on the evening breeze across the valleys and the cedar trees. And though the years keep rolling on, the spirit of the frontier isn't gone. It's in every rider chasing the dawn, and every soul still carrying on. These are the echoes of the Texas frontier, legends of the brave who once lived here. From lonely ranches to the canyon walls, you can hear their voices when the night bird calls. Through the ages their memory stays near, forever the echoes of the Texas frontier. The campfire fades, the night grows deep, the prairie sings while the cattle sleep, and somewhere beyond the morning light, the Texas frontier still rides tonight. wandered far from the red dirt roads, through crowded towns and streets unknown. But every night when the stars appear, my thoughts drift back to somewhere dear, where blue gum trees sway in the evening breeze, and magpies sing through the memories. The old homestead still stands proud and free, waiting there for me. No matter how far these miles may run, home still shines brighter than the sun. Home beyond the blue gum trees, where my heart has always been, past the rivers and the rolling fields and the places in between. Home beyond the blue gum trees, where the southern winds still call my name. Though the world may change around me, home remains the same. I remember mornings cool and bright, golden fields beneath the morning light, my mother waving from the porch out front, while my father worked the land he loved. The old dog sleeping by the gate, those simple days I appreciate. Funny how the things we leave behind stay forever in our minds. No matter how far these miles may run, home still shines brighter than the sun. Home beyond the blue gum trees, where my heart has always been, past the rivers and the rolling fields and the places in between. Home beyond the blue gum trees, where the southern winds still call my name. Though the world may change around me, home remains the same. I've seen mountains touch the sky and watched city lights come alive, but none of them could ever be what that little town means to me. The road keeps calling travelers on, yet every road leads back before too long. Pedal steel guitar solo, fiddle melody, home beyond the blue gum trees, where the sunset paints the sky in gold. Every memory lives forever, never growing old. Home beyond the blue gum trees, where my soul will always roam. No matter where tomorrow finds me, that's where I'll call home. blue gum sway. The evening falls. Somewhere in the distance, home is waiting. The sun was setting low behind the hills, painting gold across the old cornfields. I was sitting by the barn where we used to be, just me and the echoes of a memory. Daddy's hat still hangs upon that nail, beside the saddle worn by years and trails. The wind keeps whispering through the sycamore trees, like the voices of the past calling back to me. Whiskey horses and old memories rolling through my heart like a gentle breeze. The good old days ain't really gone, they live inside every country song. Whiskey horses and old memories, moonlight dancing on the Tennessee leaves. Though time keeps riding down the line, those old days still ride with me now. We'd gather around the fire after long hard days, singing old-time tunes in 1,000 ways. Mama laughed while the coffee brewed, and every little moment felt honest and true. The horses grazed beneath the starlit sky, while dreams grew bigger than the mountains high. Back when life moved slow and hearts ran free, those were the days that made a man of me. Whiskey horses and old memories rolling through my heart like a gentle breeze. The good old days ain't really gone, they live inside every country song. Whiskey horses and old memories, moonlight dancing on the Tennessee leaves. Though time keeps riding down the line, those old days still ride with me tonight. Now the town looks different than before. Some old friends don't walk these roads anymore, but every sunset brings them back somehow. They're riding beside me here and now. Whiskey horses and old memories, still the finest things this life gave me. Through every mile and passing here, their faithful shadows stay so near. Whiskey horses and old memories, like an old photograph that never leaves. And when my final ride is through, I'll meet those old days beyond the blue. Whiskey horses and old memories, that's where my heart will always be. Beneath these endless country skies, forever free, forever free. Down a dusty road where the cotton grows stands a little church everybody knows. A white steeple reaching for the sky, like a prayer that never learned to die. The bell still rings on a Sunday morn, calling hearts that have been weathered and worn. And the wooden pews still tell the tales of faith that carried us through storms and trails. Through every season, joy and pain, that little church remained the same. The old church by the cotton field, where broken hearts found time to heal, where voices rose in sweet harmony, and heaven felt close enough to see. The old church by the cotton field taught us what love and grace could build. Though years may pass and roads may bend, its light will guide us home again. Mama sang alto in the choir line, Daddy bowed his head every Sunday at 9. Grandpa prayed for rain in the summer heat, and thanked the Lord for every harvest sheaf. The children laughed beneath the oak tree shade, while dreams and memories were quietly made. Those simple days still live somehow in every prayer I whisper now. The paint may fade, the boards may age, but faith still fills each weathered page. The old church by the cotton field, where broken hearts found time to heal, where voices rose in sweet harmony, and heaven felt close enough to see. The old church by the cotton field taught us what love and grace could build. Though years may pass and roads may bend, its light will guide us home again. I've traveled roads both far and wide, seen city lights and oceanside skies, but nothing ever touched my soul like that little church standing strong and whole when the evening sun paints the fields with gold. Its story is one that's forever told in every hymn and every prayer. The spirit of home is still living there. The old church by the cotton field still reminds me what is truly real, of faith, forgiveness, family, and grace that time can never erase. The old church by the cotton field, where my roots forever remain sealed. And when my journey reaches its end, I'll hear those church bells once again. The cotton sways beneath the sky, the church bell sings its sweet goodbye. And on the wind, so soft and clear, the songs of home are always near. The old church by the cotton field. The morning sun would paint the water gold, back when life moved easy, quiet and slow. We'd cast our lines beneath the willow trees and watch the river drift with the breeze. The old wooden jetty still stands today, though many years have slowly slipped away. I hear the laughter carried on the tide from days when the whole world felt right. Time keeps rolling like the river flows, taking us places nobody knows. Along the old Murray River, where the water keeps the stories alive. Every bend holds a memory of simpler days gone by. Along the old Murray River, where my heart still wanders free, no matter where this road may lead, That river still remembers me. My father worked the fields from dawn till dusk, with weathered hands and endless trust. He taught me that the richest things in life can't be measured by dollars or time. On summer nights we'd gather by the shore, sharing songs we'd sung 1,000 times before. The stars above would light the darkened sky, and dreams would drift like fireflies. Time keeps rolling like the river flows, taking us places nobody knows. Along the old Murray River, where the water keeps the stories alive. Every bend holds a memory of simpler days gone by. Along the old Murray River, where my heart still wanders free. No matter where this road may lead, that river still remembers me. Now the children have their own lives to live, and the years have taken more than they give. But every time I hear the water sing, I'm young again for a little while. The willow branches sway just the same, and the river still calls my name. Like an old friend waiting patiently beside the current's melody. Along the old Murray River, where the sunsets burn in shades of gold, every ripple tells a story that never grows old. Along the old Murray River, where my soul will always be, though the years may carry me away, that river still remembers me. The water rolls on, the memories remain. Along the old Murray River, I was born where the dry wind cuts the plains, raised on hard luck, dust and summer rain. My old man said, son, don't bow too low, but I learned young that I had my own road. Sheriff's eyes followed me through every town. Guess they never liked a drifter hanging around. I carried my guitar guitar and a bottle of rye, with a restless heart and a fire inside. The devil can't fence me in, can't chain this soul beneath my skin. I've crossed the river, I've crossed the line, been running free most of my life. Let the thunder roll, let the wild wind blow. Ain't no cage on this earth gonna hold me no more, till the good Lord calls and my journey ends. The devil can't fence me in. I've slept beneath stars in the cold moonlight, and gambled away my pay on a Saturday night. Loved a few women and broke a few hearts, but freedom was always my favorite part. The preacher said, boy, you'll lose your way. I smiled and tipped my hat that day, 'cause some men live behind painted doors, and some were born for distant shores. The devil can't fence me in, can't chain this soul beneath my skin. I've crossed the rivers, I've crossed the line, been running free most of my life. Let the thunder roll, let the wild wind blow. Ain't no cage on this earth gonna hold me no more, till the good Lord calls and my journey ends. The devil can't fence me in. Maybe I've stumbled, maybe I've sinned, but I'd do it all over again. 'Cause every scar and every mile built a man beneath this smile. The road's been rough, the road's been long, but it gave me stories and outlaw songs. Now my beard's gone gray and my hands are worn, but the rebel inside me's still hanging on. I hear that highway calling my name, like an old friend asking me back again. The devil can't fence me in, can't break the spirit I've always been through desert dust and pouring rain. I've ridden wild and I felt no change. Let the thunder roll, let the wild wind blow. I'll ride forever where the free hearts go, till the stars burn out and the heavens descend. The devil can't fence me in. One day they'll lay me beneath the ground, outside some forgotten western town. But if you listen when the coyotes sing, you'll hear an outlaw riding the wind. Red dust rolls beneath my boots tonight. The cattle trail is fading with the light. I've crossed these plains for 40 years or more. Now the wind knows every step I've walked before. The old stock whip hangs silent by my side as golden shadows stretch across the countryside. kookaburra sings its evening song, and I can feel the place where I belong. This is my last ride at sundown, where the sky turns fire over this old town. Every mile's a memory I found on the red earth of this sacred ground, though tomorrow may carry me away. These outback dreams forever stay, and I'll ride into the sunset without a sound on my last ride at sundown. The Mary's waters shimmer far behind, like scattered pieces of another time. I hear my father's voice upon the breeze, teaching me the language of the trees. The horses know the journey's nearly done. They've chased the rain and followed every sun. Together we have wandered wild and free, across a land as vast as any sea. This is my last ride at sundown, where the sky turns fire over this old town. Every mile's a memory I found on the red earth of this sacred ground, though tomorrow may carry me away. These outback dreams forever stay, and I'll ride into the sunset without a sound on my last ride at sundown. No silver riches ever came my way, just endless stars that watch me day by day. And if I had the chance to live once more, I'd ride these dusty roads just like before. This is my last ride at sundown, with the southern stars appearing all around. Every trail has led me to this day, and I wouldn't change a single step along the way. When the darkness gently meets the fading light, I'll leave my footprints in the night, and the outback winds will carry my name around from my last ride at sundown. The red dust rolls beneath my boots tonight, and the sun goes down